To discuss the reviving theatre and cinema culture in Nigeria, we're being joined on News at 10 by veteran actor Bimbo Manuel. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Manuel.
It feels good to be here.
Now, when compared to what we experienced, or what you experienced,
yes,
in the 60s and in the 80s, when talking about theatre in Nigeria,
right,
and what we have now, a resurgence, is this a drop in the ocean compared to way back then?
Well, we, as the good book says, we should never despise the humble beginnings, you know. Those things that we call drops in the ocean, even if that's a statement of fact, we still have to start from somewhere. And that's where I feel that people like Bolanle Austin Peters that we saw earlier and the government of Lagos State are doing incredible things, you know, because Bolanle has said it, almost everyone has said it, we have to start from somewhere. We have to build infrastructures. The artists are always there. They never left, they never went away. One generation leaves, another generation takes over. So it's not as if we have a shortage of people like that. The universities are constantly turning people out from the theatre art departments and so on. But where to practice is hard. No money in the system. It makes it very hard as well.
Well, Mr. Manuel, are the thespians still encouraged to embrace the stage, considering that it's not as lucrative as probably the movie industry?
Well, I'd even put them on a par now.
Okay.
Yes, because, you see, because of this revival, this renaissance of a theatre, people are beginning to earn far better than they used to earn in the past. And even film is reacting to the economy as well. Unless people want to lie to you, they're not earning as much as they used to earn in the past. So I mean, you find that this, yes, theatre takes a bit more time than film, but even some of those really big films take as much of your time as theatre does. So I would say they're beginning to even out. They're beginning to even out. And you cannot compare the theatrical experience with shooting film, shooting television, and so on. For the actor, it's...
You take twos on stage.
You can't compare the
Okay, now a lot of people have mentioned, yes, like Mrs. Austin Peters said, the theatre venues. Now the National Theatre leaves, yes, much to be desired. What do you think the government or probably private enterprises can chip in to give it a facelift?
What the National Theatre needs is not a facelift. It's a total overhaul.
Okay.
It's a total. It's like the theatre idea itself. It needs to be totally renewed. Too many leaks in the place. Too many abandoned areas. Too many unfinished things in the theatre, the neighborhood, whatever they're doing to the theatre to make it come back alive again has to also affect the neighborhood in a way that people begin to grow confident again that the theatre is a safe place for them to go watch performances, whether live or cinema, you know. It has to affect Apapa Road, has to affect Igomo, has to affect Surulere, and so on. The news has to go out from there that, yeah, you can come back again. The place is safe. It's good.
So how do we get the funds to do that major, yes, overhaul? Because it's a lot. We're not even using the main bowl of the National Theatre yet.
That's right.
They're not.
Which it's pathetic, really. And I don't see the federal government of Nigeria. I don't see even the extremely enthusiastic Lagos State government being able to do anything about the National Theatre. It has to go into private hands. Okay. That's a controversial topic. Most people don't think it should. I think it should. If we truly care about that space, if we truly are being real about the cry for performance spaces, National Theatre offers us a lot of that.
Yes.
And we need to be able to make hard decisions about stepping forward from this point. You know, it should go into private hands. If people, there are all kinds of things are being done by government at different levels. Public-private partnership ideas are flourishing now across the country and across sectors. Why can't it happen at the National Theatre as well? In culture, why can't it happen? The Lagos State is also showing us with the 6 theatres they're building around the state that these things can happen. It can work. And if people are honest, maybe we should add the proviso. If people are honest, if people can overcome their fears about what may happen down the line if it goes into private hands. But I think it should go into private hands. That's my personal opinion.
Thank you so much for speaking with us, veteran actor Bimbo Manuel.